Do the damn thing.
We had it all. I never really thought it would fall until our respect for one another became real small. You see, I caught Daddy slipping, caught Mama's tears dripping, everything went downhill. First, Mommy and Daddy not sleeping in the same bed, our stomachs weren't even getting fed. I had to swallow the saliva instead, but there was nothing more painful than having both of your parents at home and knowing they don't love each other anymore, not with the same love they made me, raised me, protected me. They can't even stand each other anymore. You see, Daddy's old job got outsourced, so his new job check got him questioning his manhood. And my father fell out of love with my mother and fell in love with God. I thought God was supposed to bring us together, but instead it broke us apart, it ripped us apart. You see, there is a big difference between love and obsession, and my father was obsessed with God, so pretty soon, through the eyes of my father, every single thing my family was doing was sinful. The way we talked, the way we walked, even the way we thought was sinful through the eyes of my father. So pretty soon, my father felt more comfortable at church than he did at home. And pretty soon, we all weren't even comfortable in our own home. Every single person in my family felt alone. So I tried to find myself at home in a puff, puff, pass, but that didn't work, so I turned into a sniff, sniff, glass, skipping class, spitting gas, growing fast. I tried to find myself at home in a puff, puff, pass, and a sniff, sniff, glass, but that never worked, so Dad, I will always be down for you, have love for you, because I know you never intended to stop being a good father, because when Grandma died, you felt so empty, so you gave your whole self to God, but you forgot that we too felt empty without you, because you were always the greatest father. So no, we are not mad at you for loving God, we love him too, but at least act like you love us too, because when you started preaching, we stopped going to church, so you started dissing, family time missing, too stubborn to want to listen. You called me the devil's child because I started smoking weed. I couldn't get enough, so you called it greed. I called it relaxing seeds, and I know you never intended to stop being a good father, and it felt like everyone was against you and like everyone lost respect for you, and it's true. Everyone lost respect for you except for me. I will always be Daddy's girl. How could I fuck you up for one slip of, how could I disrespect you? You will always be my dad, and how could I ever judge you for loving God?
Come on.